Well, as you can probably tell, we are not in my garden today. It has been over 2 months since we visited Tammy, and I think the last time we were here, we were putting in her raised beds. And a lot has changed since then. Now, she's been sending me pictures over the last couple of months so I could kind of keep updated on what was going on, but until I got here, I had no idea what they had been able to accomplish, and I'm super impressed, so I wanted to bring you guys along. Not only are we going to give you a tour to show you everything they've done, but Tammy's got some questions of things that have been coming up over the last couple of months, and we've got a couple of jobs to do, so stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Brian. Welcome back to California Garden TV. And if you're looking to join an online community to learn how to grow your best garden ever and become a little more self-sufficient, you're in the right place. Click subscribe to get started now. Now let's get growing.
No tip.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Hey Tammy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You guys
it's
have
so
done
good to see you.
an amazing job.
It's changed so much.
I don't know if you guys remember. I'm going to throw up a picture right now of the before and now the after. Incredible.
This is truly my happy place.
I can tell.
This has changed so much. This is what we started with, making sure that the dirt was all level and we got out all the weeds, and then James has helped a ton. He brought in all these little pebble rocks because I didn't know what to do, but I knew I needed to walk on something other than dirt, and I didn't want to lay all stone because that's like concrete, but I wanted some stepping stones, which the kids love because they play hopscotch from.
Breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted a little seating area, so we put down some extra stones there so I could bring out a little table that I had over in the back corner of the yard.
It's great. You're getting your pollinator area started with the flowers.
I am. You taught me all about the pollinators. We went and the kids, we keep looking for, this is that milkweed that everyone's talking about, and I had no idea what that is, but we keep looking for little caterpillar eggs. One little butterfly actually just joined us the day we were planting it all, and I'm like, welcome, you can stay.
Well, it looks really good, and I'm noticing your tomatoes. You've got a ton of tomatoes.
I did not expect to have that many tomatoes. A wonderful friend gave me these big ones. They're supposed to be the little tiny cherry tomatoes, the gold and the red and all that. But I already have little green balls of tomatoes. I put these things in shortly after we planted the tomatoes, and every day I come out here and they're like to another ring. Yeah. This is crazy. I've never grown anything before. Yep. Never.
Well, that's the important thing is that, with the whole issue that's been going on the last 2 months, and I haven't been able to be here working with her, she's been able to do it from the videos that I've done. And so it gives you guys the same advantage to have your garden looking like this, and maybe it already does.
Right. And every day the kids and I come out here and we scan. I pull any little weed I might see because I want it to be beautiful.
It's pristine.
The kids look at all the beans, and we look to see. Zachary's obsessed with waiting for his pumpkins to grow. So every day he's like, is there a pumpkin? This has been the funnest thing we've ever done. And James came and helped do all this because there's no way I could, do all this on my own. So we watched the video. We built this trellis, and I got bamboo and made the little teepees, which my little trick was I used my rubber bands for my hair because those sticks kept falling apart. The peas were like one of the first, other than the lettuce things that came out. The kids were so excited we came out and we saw these little baby peas, and now they are so ginormous. They're literally begging to bust at the seams like me on Thanksgiving wanting to get out of my jeans. Like they're so sweet.
Yeah, I love them.
Straight out of the pod, so sweet. We can't pick them fast enough. They're so excited. This has just been the best.
And you got these planted late, so next year you won't even believe how much more you're going to get.
Yeah, this has been a good amount of stir fry and a good amount of bittersweet peas. So they've been delicious. But I've got my basil, which I absolutely love. It smells so good. Just this one little tiny leaf smushed in your. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. These strawberries have totally taken off. We've already eaten a couple of them. They're tiny, 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 but you said each year they'll get a little bigger.
Yeah, they'll better on their third year.
But I did notice it's like these black spots of tar, but yet it washes away.
I don't know what that is. I've never seen it before. If any of you guys know what that is, it looks like black paint that's spilt.
Here's one on my zucchini squash, but it's like black smudge. My lettuce, I was so proud every single day. Like they they were huge. They went all the way out to here. These are kind of scary. You told me you'd tell me what to do with these, but they were delicious. The best salads, wraps, and everything. They were so good. And it's such a nice feeling to give them to people. Like I had too much and I didn't want it to go bad. Like I'm thinking I need a rabbit or a chicken or something, but giving it just a whole head to the neighbor and walking over there, even with the roots still attached, to give as a gift is like really cool. But then all of a sudden it started to get tough and hurt your tummy when you eat a big salad. It was like, it was not yummy anymore.
We're ending the lettuce season in California. Any warm weather that comes, this is what's going to happen to your lettuce. It's going to bolt, and it's just going to make seed as fast as possible. So these are going to come up, and we'll replace them. These will go home with me to my chickens, and they'll go home. But I think you said you wanted to put some eggplant in.
Yes,
so
love eggplant. That'll be
eggplant.
Next.
Still need to get some seeds or plants. We're not sure how we're going to do that yet. I don't grow eggplant. I don't like eggplant, so I don't have any seeds to give, but we'll figure it out. What we are going to do, though, is a couple of jobs. We are going to harvest the potatoes because I think they're ready, at least most of them. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have some of the kids out here to help with that. And then today, she's been wanting chives for her little herb garden she's starting. And I've got a ton of chives. So this morning, chives are they're a perennial. So if you have cold winters, they will overwinter and they'll come back in the spring. And they grow and grow and grow, and every year they multiply. So you can just divide them with a shovel, which I did this morning, cut them back to a few inches, and now we've got several clumps to add to your herb garden.
Awesome.
All right, so I've got gifts.
I love it. Woo! Oh my gosh, they stink.
They are pungent.
They stink, but they're so delicious. I can't wait. So just dig a little hole.
Dig a little hole and just plant them at the level they were growing before.
Which is what? I didn't see them like
Just
like
like
that.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. The chives are very tough to kill.
Haha, my kind of plant.
And in the spring, you'll get beautiful pink flowers. And when they start looking ratty and dead, you can just come out here with clippers and just cut the whole thing back to the ground. And within a couple of weeks, you'll have a whole new set.
This is going to look so cute.
Yeah.
My
So
mother
when
had
the
this
potatoes start looking like this, or blooming, it's time to harvest. So hopefully there's a bunch of beautiful potatoes under here. Are you guys ready to pull some potatoes?
Yeah, French fries!
So first we need to get the drip out of the way, so we don't shovel through any of that.
Yeah.
All right, cross our fingers. Let's see what we got.
Potatoes!
Well,
We have a worm!
Worm! Pot! Wormy!
wait.
Pot!
And potatoes!
I see one!
Where?
I found one! I found a potato!
Get the potato.
Guys!
Get the
I
potatoes.
found a potato!
Zachary!
Potato!
Look!
Wow!
Potatoes!
Oh, good, there's a basket.
French fries! Show me that one.
Show me Noah.
Show me, Brady. I found a huge potato in the garden.
Zach,
Potato fries.
potato fries! What are we gonna make?
Potato fries.
That is a lot of potato fries, isn't it? You ready to go?
Show.
Here we go.
Okay, ready? Whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Okay.
You got a question?
Yeah.
What was your question?
What with that? What with that pumpkins?
When are we going to get pumpkins?
Yes.
Well, the plants are doing really good, and I would say within a couple of weeks, you're going to see little baby pumpkins on them.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're going to watch them get bigger and bigger, and when they turn orange, they're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, you excited?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we have a blank space where the potatoes were,
Yep.
and we're going to put in some corn.
All right, sticking with the carb theme, out with the potatoes, in with the corn.
Yep, so we raked it, put some more compost in here, and we're good to go. So I
Okay.
got some extra corn from my garden. So we're gonna do some succession planting. Now this is called Stoll's Evergreen. I got it from Baker Creek. So we're gonna plant these in half, and then the other half we're gonna plant seeds. So you'll have two harvests. that
Okay,
way.
yeah, that's good. You can only eat so much corn at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I planted these. Technically, you're not supposed to plant corn you're supposed to plant it directly in the ground. But if you watched the last video, I told you why I did it. So we've got some extra, and they are in egg cartons, so we don't have to disturb them too much. The roots will go right through the egg cartons.
Cool.
So corn needs to be, you don't want to plant, because we don't have a lot of corn. You don't have a lot of space for corn. It does take up a good amount of space. Corn is wind pollinated. So you know those tassels it gets at the top?
Yes.
So those tassels produce the pollen, and the wind blows that pollen down onto the corn silk
Okay.
and pollinates it that way. The problem with corn is it's only wind pollinated. So if you put one row of corn and the wind is blowing this way, it's going to blow the pollen to your house, and it's not going to pollinate
Anything. Okay.
So you want to plant your corn in groups, like blocks.
Okay.
So if we fill this, that'll be good, because no matter which way the wind is going,
It's gonna hit them. Okay.
Got it? So we'll just spread
How
these out
close?
here. I would say probably within maybe a foot of each other. And just plant them at the same
And
depth
this
that they were.
this paper is okay. It's gonna break down.
Yep.
So it's totally okay.
Yep, it's already started. All right, so we're gonna plant the seeds about the same distance. We'll fill the rest of this, and we're gonna put 2 seeds per hole, just for insurance, although it looks like these had 100% germination rate. Baker Creek's good.
These are literally just little corn kernels. That's all you need is little corn kernels?
Yep.
Nothing fancy? Look at that, Brady. That's the corn. They just dry it out.
dry out.
That's so awesome. Okay, so how
Like, probably about an inch deep,
how many do I put in?
2 each.
Yeah, because you said you need a backup just in case
Yep.
one doesn't work. This is so awesome. I expected some fancy seed. It's corn kernel.
I think you said the same thing when we planted beans.
I did.
So did you think you'd be getting this many potatoes?
No,
What do you
I
think,
didn't.
10 pounds, 15
This is
10?
a lot of potatoes.
A lot of potatoes.
This is a lot of potatoes. This is the best, honestly. I knew I wanted a garden over here. I knew I wanted to grow some things, but this has been such a joy. This is my happy place. This is awesome. My kids are playing in the garden.
I know all of you watching this are gardening, but get your kids into it as well, because it's a lifelong lesson, it's a lifelong experience and hobby that does so much for you. I'm glad we got to come and update finally. It's been so long.
Yeah.
But I think that's actually good, because the difference is just unreal.
Well, and I was able to follow along, with your videos, and when I had issues, I looked on your different videos to see if I could figure it out, and if not, I emailed you.
She pulled some strings.
Yeah. Nice to know people in high places.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys. This has been really awesome.
And be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and be sure to hit the post notification bell. And if you want to follow my dad on Instagram, it'll be right up there for you guys. And be sure to tune in next time. See you
Bye.
guys. Touch, that's a wrap. The end.